Gimp Adventures.
Good morning and welcome back to Gimp Adventures. So we got some intermittent sun today, but it's like 40 degrees out, so I'm going to push to my shrink today instead of driving. It's like 3 blocks away from my apartment, so it's not too bad of a push. I usually do it in the summertime anyway, but I'll tough out the little bit of cold that there is so that I can test out my new chair cam. So I hope it turns out to be a little bit less shaky than it normally is. It should be a smoother push anyways, because I'll actually be on the sidewalk, because it goes the road I take to get there is right along a main road, so there's no pushing right on the street. I actually got to push on the sidewalk, so we'll see how it turns out. Alrighty, heading to my shrink. New chair cam mount, chair cam 5, I think. Here we go. So I'm back from seeing my shrink, and yeah, I hope the chair cam is better than before. It definitely feels a lot more stable than the other one did. I don't have to worry about it quite so much, and I don't have to worry about hitting it with my foot, and I won't get a chance to see the picture until I upload it tonight. So I hope it's better. being further up, and it just sits like right there. So, and yeah, I just set what could be my last shrink appointment. Yeah, kind of a big deal. My issues have to do with my eating problem, and I'm still not really going to go into it too much because it is rather complicated and I still don't really understand it myself. But I'm getting better. It's still, I'm hitting the point to where therapy is not going to help me anymore. I've got all the tools I need. I just need to continue on my own. And I did have something happen just as I got back in the apartment here that I hope that was really good. Part of my food issues is smell is a really big thing, and whenever I go to a place like Applebee's or any kind of a steakhouse, and, I don't eat meat at all, but like that meat smell used to always just make me so sick, and I would just smell it and I would instantly feel like I was going to throw up. And when I got into my hallway here, there's some, I don't know what it was, but it was that kind of meat smell, and it was so strong in the hallway, and I smelled it and I was just like, oh, that's so gross. But then as I was going in through my door, something hit me. I didn't feel nauseous at all. Like, it smelled gross, but I didn't feel sick. And that's huge. Normally when I go to a place like Applebee's or something like that, I'm with friends and I kind of push it to the back of my mind, and it's kind of been registering that, that hasn't really been happening, but this was seriously the first time that it really occurred to me that it just smelled gross, but I didn't feel sick. That's just awesome. That's a huge step for me. So, let's hope that I continue to progress and get better, and one day I won't have such weird eating habits like I do now. Oh yeah, one other thing. That spot where I got hung up on the snow going across the street, that other side of the street is actually where I ran into the curb and tore my rotator cuff. It doesn't look the same now because this summer they tore up the sidewalk and redid all the curb cuts, but that's right where I smoked it and tore my rotator cuff, was right at that intersection where I got hung up on the snow. So, just a little side note of where I screwed up because I wasn't paying attention. So I'm exporting yesterday's vlog, the 50th vlog, and it's just kind of sinking in that I've been doing this for 50 days now. Like, on the one hand that seems really short, and on the other hand it seems really long. But with, this is 51 technically. But with, I'm, still just really surprised myself that I was able to keep doing it this long without skipping more days. And on top of that, just going to see my shrink and just thinking of all the progress I've made there. It's just really kind of sinking in. And I'm really proud of myself, and so is well, my parents are. I don't know about my brothers. They don't really seem to take that much interest in the slow progress I'm making. You know, they always try to force me onto things that I'm not ready for. But they do have the best intentions. But, you know, that's brothers. You know, they don't do anything, you know, soft-handed. It's always with the sledgehammer. But, you know, they always mean well. But, I'm not even sure if they watch these. I know my older brother did watch them when I first started posting them. But I don't know if he still does. I don't even know if my little brother watches them at all. But if you guys are watching, thanks for watching, I guess. Other than that, I don't know really what to say. But I do feel really good with some of the progress I've been making. And I hope I continue to make steady progress on this same path. What do you think, Olga? You got anything else? I'll take that as a no. But, oh geez, that's right. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. I just realized I gotta get up at the crack of dawn and head on over to the clinic and give some blood. 'Cause, what is this? 6 months now since I've been diagnosed with diabetes? Yeah, pretty sure it's this 6-month mark now, and going back in for more blood tests to see how I'm doing. You know, when I went in for a 3-month checkup and things were doing great, and so another checkup and we'll see how that goes, and we'll see what all I decide to show that getting pricked by the needle. But other than that, I think I'll end things here. So good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Camp Adventures, making our way one push at a time.